Welcome back to another video. This is Codeforces Round 913 Div 3. We're gonna solve the second problem, that is yet not the broken keyword. It should be broken keyboard, right? Why is that broken keyword? I don't know. Let's see the problem. So Polycarp has a problem. He always has a problem. His laptop keyboard is broken. So generally, if you or me having an issue with laptop, we go to the nearest service center and fix it. But Polycarp is never like that. He just wants to keep finding problems and we have to find solutions for him. It's interesting. So let's see the problem. So whenever he presses the small letter B key, right, it acts like a backspace. So what this backspace does is it takes the extreme right lowercase character and erases it. Similarly, if he presses the capital B key, it also acts like a backspace, but it erases the rightmost uppercase character. So if there are no characters in the in the string means the press is completely ignored for lowercase and uppercase. So in both the cases, the small b and capital B are not typed to the string. It is only like a backspace. Let's understand this with the help of an example so that it will be more clear. So we have this string here. So we have to report like what is the final string after all these operations. So when he types A, nothing happens, capital A will come. When he types R, it also comes. Small a, it also comes. But if capital B comes, what did they say? You have to go to the extreme right, take the capital letter and erase it. I erase R. Small b comes, go to the extreme right, take the lowercase letter and erase it. Small b again comes, there are no lowercase letters, ignore. Now small I comes, you append this. Now small t comes, you also append this. Capital B comes, you go to the extreme right and see the capital letter. Here is the capital letter, you erase that. Now small a comes, you have to add it. Small b comes, you erase the rightmost lowercase character, and small y comes, you need to just insert it. So the final string is ity. So let's see what did they say. Ity. So this is the first string here, this one, and ity is the answer. So how are we going to do this? So like we need data structures to solve this problem. Similarly, let's call this like what are the tools we need to fix this keyboard or to get this solution. Now, if you observe closely, what did we see here, right? Suppose if A, R, A, capital B comes, we are removing this R. Suppose if one more capital B comes, we are removing this A. And B comes, we remove this. So capital B corresponds to the extreme, the left part of the capital letters. Small b corresponds to the left part of, small b is actually mapped to the leftmost part of the small letters. So if you tilt it vertically, right? Suppose A is here, R is here. When capital B comes, R is getting removed. One more capital B comes, A is getting removed. So what is happening here? This is following the last in first out principle or first in last out principle. So what do you call that in data structure terms? There is a data structure and that is what we call that as stack. We use stack to solve the problem. So we know for capital B we can have one stack and small b also we can have another stack. So whenever small b comes, I just take the topmost element of the smaller case letter and pop it, and capital B comes, I go to the capital one and pop it. So now you have only the characters that are typed. Not, whatever is deleted, it's already popped. There is one more confusion that can come. If many characters are there in upper stack and many characters are there in lower case stack, how do I know which character belong to which position? So for that, we can use one more data structure and that is called as map. We can initially map the index and the character. So then you in the stack, right, you just put the index, so you can just pop it out. So let's see this with the help of an example, or let's see this with the code only so that you'll be able to understand. So if you are clear with the understanding of this concept, you can go ahead and pause the video, go ahead and submit the solution. If you're not, stay tuned, we'll see. So this is the code. We'll take the same example here. As I told, we are declaring two things, upper and lower stack. So this is upper stack and this is lower stack. Now we also have a map that corresponds to the integer and the index character. So 0, 1, let's say 0. 0, what is coming here? So S of I is B, S of I is small b, no, right? Now MA of I is equal to S of I, MA of 0. So if this is MA of 0 is corresponding to capital A. Now if it is uppercase, you put it inside upper. So what is this? This is 0. Now capital R comes. R, you put it here, and capital R is also here, right? So you put the index here. Now small a comes, small a, so 2 is small a here, and you put the number 2 to lower stack. Now capital B comes. Now things get interesting. If S of I B comes, I check whether it's empty or not. If it is not empty, I know that some character, some capital letter have come before me. So I take this number, that is 1 here. Index is 1. Go to the corresponding index and mark it as dollar. Or you can just remove it also, whatever it works for you. You can just mark it as dollar, so that while printing, I am not printing the dollar. So I can simply remove this. You get again small b here. If small b comes, what? We should go to the lowercase character, get the index, go to this index and remove this and change it to dollar, or you erase it. So this also gets popped out. Now small b comes again, lowercase is already empty, so I am ignoring. Small I comes, small I, what is 0, 1, 2, so how much is this? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, right? So if it is 6, 6, it is small I. It goes to lower index. Then again T comes, 7. This is T, and T goes to 7 here. And capital B comes. When capital B comes, it goes to the uppercase character. It goes to 0, and 0 gets converted to, A gets converted to dollar. Now IT only remain 7. Now 8 comes. For 8, what happens? 8 is here, and 8 is what? It is A. A goes to 8. Now small b comes here. If small b comes, it makes sure 8 is getting removed. So 8 gets removed, and this 8 also converts to dollar. And y comes here. Y is 9, and this is y. This is y. That is this is 9. So these are the only things that remain. So while printing, what happens? I'm just printing all the numbers. If map is having a number, and if it is not dollar, then I am printing the map elements. So it is having the number, but it is dollar. I'm not printing this, not printing this, not printing this. It's having the number and a character. So I just put I, then T. It's having dollar, no. Go ahead with Y, yes. So here 5 is not there, 4 is not there, because all are B's. I don't have to do. So ITY is the answer. So that's how we got it. How did we get it? We understood that the leftmost element kept on removing it. We pushed it horizontally. Then we saw that it's a last in first out approach. So for last in first out, it is like a stack. So we took upper stack and lower stack. So once it's done, we want to keep make sure there are some maps. There is some index mapping also needed. So we used maps. So then using that, either you can remove this or convert to some special character. So while printing, these are not printed. So this is the solution. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comments. And so here 2 things are there. One is Polycarp. First thing is he should go to the mechanical shop or some computer shop and fix the keyboard. For us, what is the thing? This is not the only solution. There are many solutions written by other coders. So we should see the solution and understand that. So this is my solution. So if you like the video, don't forget to comment and share it. That's it, guys. See you in the next video. Thank you.